Shabbat Shalom, everyone. In this week's Parsha, Parashat Vayigash, the end to the drama as we saw it unfold before our eyes in the last few portions. Joseph is meeting his brothers and he confesses to them, I'm not only the ruler of Egypt, I am your long lost brother. Joseph, here I am. And this drama is the end of an evolutionary concept of siblings rivalry. See, in Genesis, in Bereshit, we start with different accounts of siblings rivalry, starting from Cain and Abel, moving to Isaac and Ishmael, and then Jacob and Esau, and in this week's portion, Joseph and his brothers. Well, there's an evolution in siblings rivalry. The first, Cain and Abel. Cain beats Abel down and kills him. That's how this conflict ends. And by Isaac and Ishmael, they have a reconciliation, but they do not come together. They come together only in a time of crisis to bury their father, or after Isaac is binded in the sacrifice of Isaac, he goes to live with Hagar and Ishmael, but they join only in a time of distress. The third conflict with Jacob and Esau, as we saw, they hug each other, they kiss each other, they come together, but they don't live together. They go on separate paths. Esau goes back to his hometown, and Jacob goes along his way, and they do not meet. They say that they're going to meet in the end of time, but they never meet again, meaning they reconciliate by separating. But here Joseph comes in this week's portion. He teaches us how to resolve siblings rivalry. And it's a very important lesson. And he uses three methods. First of all, he's very honest. He's very honest. He doesn't shove it under the rug. He comes to them and he tells them, listen, I am Joseph. Not Joseph, your brother. I am Joseph, who is distant from you. Is my father still alive? He knows his father is alive. But it's my father, not yours, because if it was your father, you would have made him miserable by not letting him know that you sold me, that I'm still alive. And therefore, he scolds them. He tells them, I remember what you did, and I am upset. But then he moves in with being emotional about the situation, being honest, and he hugs them and kisses them and say, let bygones be bygones. I understand fully what you've done to me, but I forgive you, and uses all the emotions of hugging and kissing and crying to show them that the past is behind them. But then he uses a third method, and that is building together. We're not going to go our separate ways. We're doing reconciliation now, but we're also building our home together. Come down to Egypt, he tells them, and let's build the land of Goshen together. Me and you, my father, your father, our father, and you'll come with your wives and you'll dwell with me. So here Joseph is using three methods: being honest, using emotions, and building the future together. And how appropriate is that? We all have fights with our siblings. We all have fights within our families. Use this method of Joseph. Be very honest about what happened, but surround it, cover that, cushion that with a lot of emotion and a lot of crying to show that you're honest. And third of all, move on to build something together with the family. That's the main message that comes from this week's portion. Shabbat Shalom.